Hi, and welcome to Self-Clearing for Receiving. Thought it might be lovely for us all to do a 5 elements clearing today. So I welcome you to join in, maybe get your own pendulum and get it working for you and do the 5 elements clearing for yourself. This is what it's all about, is being responsible for our own energy and feeling empowered to take action when we need. And I just love this 5 elements clearing, which I use every day for myself and my family. And I've found that it has lightened the load and the burden that we are carrying just so much. So today I'm going to start with my beautiful Star Magnolia flower essence. Let's pull it in a little bit closer so you can see. This one is especially made by me for supporting our feminine wisdom. The Star Magnolia was planted by my nana in my garden years and years ago, and actually it will be starting to bloom probably in a month or so. It does start in winter. So it's so lovely to have the support of plants and flowers to support our journey. So let's get started. Today I'm using this beautiful rose quartz sphere pendulum, which I absolutely love. It's just so cute. You can find one just like it on my website if you don't yet have a pendulum or would like to add to your collection. I'm finding that my collection is expanding. So many beautiful ones available. So let's get started. First thing we're doing is just checking in to see that our pendulum is working in the way that we expect. So mine is not. So I'm just going to, I'm going to have a little drink and take a breath. There we go. So for me, knowing that my pendulum is working correctly, I hold it above my hand up this way, and it shows me it's working correctly if it swings in a circle. And then I hold my hand up the opposite way, and it shows me that it's working correctly if it swings back and forth. So it wasn't. So I just had a little drink and took a breath, and now it's ready to go. So you might find sometimes that your pendulum behaves strangely, and usually it's just because we need to just take a moment to ground ourselves and come back to ourselves, and then things will operate as we expect. So let's get started. The first field that we're going to clear is the disturbing effects of others. So I first ask, is there anything to clear in disturbing effects of others? And I'm getting the yes from my pendulum. You might find that your pendulum behaves in a different way and gives you a different signal for yes. They're all of us are different. So now I'm going to ask it to go into its clearing motion, which it's doing now. So for me, the pendulum clearing motion is when it goes round and round. And it's going round and round in a clockwise direction. So we just let it do its thing. Disturbing effects of others is the effect of other people's energy on us. As you know, we are kind of walking around in an energy soup. We are affected by others, and sometimes this can be in a non-beneficial way. So let's clear that. As you're clearing this, you may find impressions or emotions or memories or thoughts coming up. And what I like to be confident of is that that's what is being cleared for me at that moment. So that's cleared. The first element to clear is water. So I ask, is there anything to clear in water? And I'm getting a yes answer, and I'm also getting a bit of a shaking vibration. So I ask it to go into its clearing motion for me. For me, the shaking vibration is often an indicator to me that the unseen around me is pleased that I'm doing this clearing, pleased that I'm clearing this specific thing. So it's an indicator of joy or happiness from that which we can't see. So the clearing can take as long as it takes. May take a few seconds, may take a few minutes. So it's important to just be patient and let the pendulum do its thing. That's what I love. It's so effortless. When it's finished, I kind of feel this inside me. You might feel different impressions. Next, we're clearing the wood element. Yes, so there's clearing to be done here, and ask the pendulum to move into its clearing motion. Sometimes we may find that we get a no answer for a particular element, and that just means that there's nothing to clear in that particular element for us on that day, which is fine. What I sort of think about this as is just peeling back layers, layer upon layer. Sometimes we find that issues of anger, forgiveness, and vision, future vision, may be more likely to come up within the wood element. So that just means that you might be receiving memories or emotions or impressions of those particular things. But you also might receive information about other areas as well, of course. Whatever comes up is relevant. So I hope you're able to follow along. If you don't yet have your pendulum, you can just watch, learn and listen. If you do, I really encourage you to just have a go, even if you've never done this type of clearing before. I love the idea that we can all do this for ourselves. So the wood clearing's quite a big one for me today. It's just going on and on and on. Here we go, that's done. Wood element is cleared. Next, we're going to clear the fire element. Yes, there's energy to clear, and the pendulum's moving into its clearing motion for the fire element. Issues that come up here are often around heart healing, love, and joy. For me, I often intuitively receive the knowing of emotions which are being cleared within each element. What I'm receiving for myself now is that there is anger clearing within the fire element. Next to clear is the earth element. Yes, got a yes for that. And I just ask the pendulum to go into the clearing motion for the earth element with the intention that the earth element is clearing. Just stopping and starting a little bit there. It's doing a little bit of a wiggle, so it's happy that this is being done. I'd love to hear how your pendulum is behaving. If you're finding this to be an easy thing to do, or if you're having any challenges, please feel free to put any comments or questions that you've got into the comments, and I'll try to answer them all best I can. The last element to clear is the metal field. Getting a yes. So all I'm really doing is holding that intention that we're clearing the metal field. And I don't need to do anything else. There's no effort required. The unseen is here to support us. That's a quick one. I just feel like I need to move around a little bit, move my back. Okay, so to complete this healing, we are going to integrate the healing. So the pendulum just goes into that clearing motion to integrate the healing into my body. And then grounding that healing into my body. Thank you. I like to give my pendulum a little thank you at the end. It does such incredible work. So if you've enjoyed this energy clearing today and you'd like to go further in your journey and learn more about self-clearing for receiving even more, I'd love to invite you to my online workshop and energy clearing. I'm going to put the link underneath this video, and you're welcome to take a look and see if that is something that you feel that you'd like to do. My absolute passion is teaching others how to take responsibility and be fully resourced to clear and care for their own energy fields. I've found it to be of such benefit to me over the last 9 or so years, and I don't want others to have to wait so long to be able to learn these things for themselves. So please take a look and feel into whether it's something that would suit you. Lots of love. See you then.